Hey everyone, it's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with a cheeky little transfer news video for you. United are being linked with David Brooks of Bournemouth. Okay, no, he is actually a good player. I think he's a decent player. I think he'd be a good player. But if we end up with David Brooks come the end of the window, I'm going to freaking top myself, lads and lasses, because United need some better bloody players than David Brooks, don't we? I'm sorry. He's a good lad, he's a good player, whatever. 40 million quid, you taking an absolute Michael out of me. United, because look, it's not good value, I don't think, right now for United. We need to be looking at really improving our starting 11. Sure, he's better than players like bloody Fanny Dreas Pereira and Jesse Pidgeongard. So there's definitely no problem there with him coming in and being a squad player and replacing those guys. But in terms of like signings this transfer window that United need, it's just not an inspiring one at all, is it? I think we really need to go out there and look for some top quality players to come in here. Sancho would be a nice one, wouldn't it? You know, it's not rocket science, is it? Eden Glazers, you know, where there's supposed to be a little bit of distance apart in terms of the negotiations. Well, let's bloody get it done sooner rather than later. Otherwise, we're going to be in the same situation again, where we start the next season ill prepared and probably have to just manage along until January, where we can actually get the negotiations finished. For some reason we're so slow on getting any deals and business wrapped up, and it's very unfortunate because look, we need players, we need to get them in here for the start of the new campaign. Solskjaer needs help, Solskjaer needs backing, Solskjaer needs investment. If Solskjaer wants to bring David Brooks in, fair play, but we need to go out there and bring other players in also. We're talking the Sanchez's of this world. Maybe go out there and get a centre back, whoever, Upamecano, whoever, you know, Ruben Neves, players like this, Grealish, Ndidi, if you want to go and spend the money. It might be a long drawn out saga with Leicester, but probably not the option. But look, there's other players out there that I think would be better value for United right now, that you could go and spend the money on, that are going to come in and improve Manchester United's starting 11 right now, more so than a David Brooks would. Not saying he wouldn't improve the squad and everything, but do you know what happens when you sign a good player that comes in and slots in and is a big name player in the first starting 11 of the side? It increases and improves the depth in your side anyway, because whoever you were playing in that position now is been knocked back to a secondary role. So it improves the depth in your side by signing a top quality player. Does it improve the depth in your side adding somebody like David Brooks into the fold right now? Yeah, it does, but it doesn't really improve too much, in my opinion. I mean, what do you guys think? Look, I mean, we have gone on in the past and signed players from all sorts of small clubs who have come on and flourished at Manchester United, so it's not like you can't get a player from a relegated team and then be a success at a club like United. But for 40 million quid, I just don't see the appeal. If it was 20 million pounds, then yeah, I'd say okay, let's go and just have a little pop at David Brooks. But what do you guys think? I mean, it seems like a lot of money when all you perhaps would have to do is add about another 30 million on to get a top quality player, because that's the sort of amount that you would be looking to pay for a top quality player. 70 million pounds, 40 million pounds to me just doesn't seem like good value for David Brooks, lads and lasses. So look, if it happens, fair play. If we get other signings in here, like I've said, I think I'd be happy to have him on board. But we're being linked with him heavily today. It's not one that inspires me. What do you lads and lasses think about it? Get your thoughts and comments in the box below. And please do us a favour, smash that thumbs up button, give it a cheeky little like. Bloody hell. So my internet's down today, lads and lasses. Bit of a storm in the area. So I'm uploading this video. So it's not obviously a live stream or whatever. Hopefully it gets sorted out soon. But yeah, absolutely freaking gastastic. Just sort your bloody lives out, the Glazers and Woodward. I'm sick of it now. You know, we've been doing this for years now, dawdling and dilly-dallying and fanning around and twiddling our fingers, which are covered in bloody 28 different types of pies, if your name's Ed Woodward, you know, because we need a director of football, man. We need somebody who could properly get somebody, you know, get some players in here and help the vision of the philosophy of this football club. I don't think our owners, I don't think our executive, chief exec, Eddie Woodward, really do much for us in those terms. They're playing this whole financial game of trying to save millions and pinch pennies here and there, when really what we need to do is just get the necessary players in to improve our plight to start the next season with a bit of progress. Because if you're expecting us to go up there and challenge Liverpool and City next season with the current squad, then you're mad. Solskjaer can't work miracles, you know, to be fair. He's done really well getting third this season and getting to 3 semi-finals. He cannot work miracles with the same squad that we've got now when we don't have the depth. That's the issue. The starting 11's pretty good. I think we're 2-3 players at most away from having a top quality starting 11. You know, you need a world-class centre-back, I think. Matic isn't going to be here forever. We need a top quality CDM to take over from him. We do need depth at the right wing position. We do need a top quality player there. Sure, we've got Greenwood, but we definitely could do with a player like Sancho right now. So, as long, you know, we've just got to go out there and improve in this window so that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer can close that gap with the teams above us. We're probably, even if we do that, we're still a significant away from really challenging for the title properly. But we want to be in the mix. And if we are going to close the gap and be in the mix and challenge on all fronts, we've got Champions League next season, remember, we're going to have to sign some players in this window, not messing around until the January window or whenever it will be next year because of the pandemic, but actually getting it done before the season starts. That's what pisses me off, lads and lasses, because we all know what we need to do. I mean, Solskjaer will be crying out for players. Don't be blaming Solskjaer for anything about this. I see some people criticising Solskjaer, maybe about some of the players. I don't think it's the case. I think he would be happy to go out there and sign some of the players we've talked about. You know, the Grealishes, the Neveses, maybe the Akis earlier on. I mean, he said to him after the Bournemouth game himself that maybe he was interested in him. So, you know, I'm sure he would want to go out there and sign these players. I just think it's the inactivity and the lack of really true investment and wanting to get the deals done early from our board. It's just dawdling. And unfortunately, it's the same old story with Manchester United's board, Ed Woodward and the owners. They don't seem to want to put their hands in the pocket at the most key times. We'll see if they do it. I really hope that they do. I really hope that they do. But the fans need to get on at United at the moment, really, and let them know how we feel, because I do think that we need to be in a period of investment right now. Get behind the manager. We don't want another situation where, like Jose's last season, where he didn't get the investment and then he's made it known that he's not happy and there's all this turmoil. And then he's not got the tools that he needs to prepare for the new season. So it's just a negative start from the off. We don't need that. We had that last season, you know. We got Slabby and we got Aaron Wan-Bissaka, we got Daniel James. We did well in some ways, but we also didn't get Bruno Fernandes in when we should have done. We went until January, and we should have got other players in. A striker we didn't get until January. So we don't want to be in that position where we're scratching around for players. 1 or 2 injuries in our side as well, and we are pretty screwed. Luke Shaw's proven that recently. Lo and behold, God forbid if anything happens to Aaron Wan-Bissaka or Bruno Fernandes. Crikey, we need some investment, lads and lasses. So that's my thoughts on it. What do you guys think about David Brooks? Get in the comment section below. Thank you for watching this video. This is the Pig on Flying Pig United. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll keep you up to date, you know, with all the happenings at United in this transfer window. There's going to be no, you know, clickbait garbage going on. We're just going to be talking about some of the major headlines from time to time during this period where United should be signing some players. So get your thoughts and opinions in. Thanks for watching. This is the Pig. I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy and come on, United, for food's sake.